Reese right here with Adore Her Beauty, back with another video, and this is a second upload of this exact same session, but the difference is you have my commentary. So hey, what's up? What's good? I hope you're doing good. Your girl is back, and we're getting into this Hirsutism facial wax session. It is a follow-up. As you may know, you may recognize this person's lower chin area already going in, as you can see, with a little bit of abrogate wax. I do at some point throughout this session use a little bit of nullify, mainly on those sideburn areas. I did do a lip wax with this client session, but I did not include it for the sake of time. I will upload it, however, in a separate video using nullify wax. So if you want to get another look and see how that wax performs. So with this client, she does have a curly hair texture, which you will see throughout several clips of this video session. The hairs are coiling underneath the skin. Now, abrogate does what it does. We know this. If you're new, you will soon find out. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button if you're new. But abrogate does what it does. It is more of the wax that it hardens really quick, so it is fast setting, and it is made for like real terminal hair that is dense, that is coily, that is thick, that is stubborn. You definitely want to use abrogate for that. If you have any skin sensitivities, I have another wax that is for sensitive skin called Nullify. Now, you guys know how the wax does. It was pretty much self-explanatory, but you know, I wanted to hang out with you. So we are here doing the tweeze session. Now, this is a special treat for you because you know I do not include tweezing in my videos because like I upload them as something totally separate because it in itself is something that you can dive in real deep about, and it can be time consuming as well. But you know, since this is my welcome back, it's a welcome back gift, yeah, so I included it in this session. So again, she definitely has a lot of curly hair, is growing, is coiling underneath the skin, right? She is definitely a candidate for a Hirsutism facial treatment. Now, what that is, I will elaborate for those who haven't seen me in a while, and to, you know, just help illuminate the minds of the people who are new watching. But what the Hirsutism treatment is a targeted facial treatment in this region only. It does not cover the entire face. It only covers the Hirsutism facial waxing area of the face, which is like sideburns, lower jawline, maybe to the neckline. And it just helps I use a couple products that help soften the skin, kind of break down some of that outer skin layer so that you can get down deep to get those hairs that are trapped underneath the skin. I'll elaborate a little bit more because we do have to tweeze on the other side, but this video is going a little faster than I'm talking. So we over here on the sideburn. Look, there we go with a little nullify. So like I said, I use nullify for the sideburns just because nullify, it does like have an amazing grab action for hair that is real vellus. It works good for terminal hair, but it works really good for vellus hair and like those stuck behind hairs. But when I wax a certain area more than one time, or you know, more than twice, and the hair is not moving, most times it's because it's trapped underneath the skin. And for her sideburns are a little stubborn because at some point prior to meeting me, she was a shaver. So that is why you have to kind of like just train the hairs to know that they ain't got to be acting like that. You can get in here, sit down, and be quiet and be good. So, and listen, if you go back and watch some of her old videos, you'll see they've been obeying, they've been compliant. So, we just, you know, got to do a little bit more training. I'm just being silly, so don't mind me. I'm just happy to be back. All right, already on the other side, again, switching back to nullify. And if you are an esthetician tuned in, like, you'll know the more you wax, and if you are, you know, pretty, you know, I'll say tamed. Why was I about to say tamed? What? Doing this on the fly. But if you've been waxing for a while, you've been a licensed esthetician for a while, I guess we are tamed, huh? You know that your expertise will chime in to let you know when you should switch waxes from soft wax to hard wax or different types of hard waxes. There are many formulas on the market. You know when to switch and to get the best results for your client. So here I'm doing a reverse lay. Why was I about to say tame? This mind be doing what it wants. Doing a reverse lay. And yeah, it gets those little stubborn hairs. I know someone asked a while ago, like, why do I tweeze in the opposite direction? Sometimes those hairs, they are like, they're really embedded. And when you're trying to remove them in the direction of growth, they don't always comply. So sometimes you have to do a reverse something, a reverse lay with your wax, a reverse tweeze to get the hair to be compliant, get the hair to come out. And be gone. Like, bye, we don't even want you here. Like, that's the whole thing with Hirsutism. We don't want you. Why did you choose us to be like, my hormones gonna jump crazy and be bucking, and I want hair to grow where it don't want to grow? No, body and mind, we command you to get in line. Get a line and get in line, okay? Because we're women and we don't need to be having all this excess facial hair. But I will say, and you may know or you may not know, tweezing does help tweezing, proper tweezing, yeah, but waxing does help to like get things in line. Like, no, it's not going to help to like adjust your hormones. You have to do the inner work, like going to your endocrinologist, going to see your gynecologist and things like that to work on the internal. But externally, with consistent waxing, you can grow the I don't know what is going on with me. I'm just so excited today. Please excuse me, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not doing this over, because right now I got all the vibes. I'm with all the vibes today, and I may not even, if I redo it, it'll probably be a lower level than this, and I want to keep this vibe, right? Because I'm feeling really good, and I hope you are too. But what I'm trying to say is, with consistent waxing, your hair growth cycles will begin to come in alignment. And with consistent waxing, you're removing those hairs fully from the follicle, which then will reset the hair growth and cause the hair to grow back thinner and thinner and thinner. That's what I'm trying to say. See what happened when you clock out for a long time? You come back kind of rusty. But listen, I'm rusty when it comes to these voiceovers and this commentary and even editing. Lord, it took me forever to edit this video. I've been slow. But I have not slowed down when it comes to servicing my clients, providing the best care. Look at all these ingrowns. These are ingrowns. Ingrowns. It be a lot. And this is what I like to tell the women who do home waxing. You can't get these right here. See this right here? You can't get this at home. That's why it's always good to go visit a professional when you can. I'm not against home waxing. I kind of like be giving y'all tips here and there, but you only can do so much at home. Even me, as knowledgeable, as professional, as all the experience that I have, I still can't get the ingrowns like that. Like, I may can get some on the edge of my chin or the edge of my jawline, but when I look in the mirror, it's a lot that I'm missing. So including me, I myself need to go see somebody to get that taken care of, right? There are things you can possibly do, like, regular exfoliation, and the hair may come to the surface, but a lot of times those hairs be living, thriving. They got a whole underground railroad. They ain't trying to come up. They got a whole underground tunnel. They living and breathing, and they not even trying to come up to the surface. They don't get inflamed. They don't get upset or nothing. They just exist under the skin long periods of time. Let me know. Comment if you've had an ingrown like that you finally got, but it had been there for so long that like you didn't even bother it. It wasn't bothering you, and you ain't bothering it, but just one day it just came to the surface. So let me know if that's happened to you, because that's definitely happened to me. Now I'm already working over here on the other side of the sideburn. This side for her, which would be her right side, my left side. This side here is a little bit more aggressive. Well, I would say it needs it's coming up, it's catching up, it's like coming into formation as far as like not being so stubborn, but it still is stubborn. And I was trying to explain to her like how she is getting progress, but I can still notice like the effects of like long-term shaving. Because I was trying to explain to her like how the hair grows back real stubbly, even though we've been waxing for quite a while, like a couple months she's been coming to me. We've been waxing for enough time, you would think, for the hairs to kind of obey. But, it's still a process. Anything good, and I've said this time and time again, it's not going to be overnight. You ain't losing weight overnight. You ain't getting your skin to the place you want it to be overnight. Your hair ain't growing overnight. Anything worth having is a process. And when you're faithful to that process, you will see results. Now, that's your nugget for this amazing Saturday. Here we are putting on our finishing products. We have some almond oil with a little aloe. You guys know I'm faithful to my products that do my clients good. I'll be wanting to try stuff that's out on the market, but I got to stick to the truth. And this is the results. Hope you enjoy and be sure to subscribe.